Okay, the other day on our site, I wrote an article talking about one of the first Fiverr things that I got to test out was social bookmarking, and it was just a small little Fiverr gig. I just basically wanted to try it because I didn't know a whole lot about, social bookmarking back then. So I figured I'd give it a roll, see how it does. The guy delivered exactly what he said he was. It wasn't, the most impressive thing ever, but it was just a little list. So, and I wrote up and did a little review on that. And I also said that I just found a site actually we can basically accomplish what that guy was doing in the Fiverr gigs completely free, and I mean literally in under a minute. And once I show you this, will be like, wow. And these aren't huge major sites. You're not going to get great results from them, but like I said, it is quick, very, very quick. So first thing first, we're here on our website, Guerrilla Wordfare. And so if you look down here at the bottom, and I've talked about this before, we have a little share this button. And so you can see the big social bookmarking sites are all here trying to make it easy for someone to share. Reddit, Delicious, Stumbled Upon It, Dig. These are the, big boys on the block. You should really have accounts for those four, maybe a couple other big ones, and be, doing those, interacting with those on a regular basis, and hopefully the people are, clicking the button and sharing it through those. So there's also a ton, thousands of more minor social bookmarking sites that probably aren't going to give you too much traffic, but a lot of people still like submitting to these different sites basically just to get links to their site to help build up, especially when you're first starting out with your website. And as I've talked about before, there's a fine balance between, okay, I have a new website, so I want to get the link so I get indexed to Google and start to build up credibility to Google. But then if you bomb 1,000 links in 1 week, like some people try to do from like a Fiverr gig or whatever, then all of a sudden Google knows what's up. They know you're trying to game the system and they're going to blacklist you from Google. So you don't want to do that. You want to just very, very slowly drip those links in. So now we have the social bookmarking. And so what I'm going to show right here is a website called I Am Automator, and the I Am stands for Internet Marketing. And basically they offer two types of services. They offer the pro version, which I think is like a little under $50 a month, and then the free version. I have the free version. It's all I'll ever have, I'm sure. Excuse me. And what the pro version basically does is people come here, they sign up, and it lets you with the RSS feeds, which we've already shown some good ones on that, or the social bookmarking, whatever. It just lets you slowly, start to send your site to some of these minor sites. And so if we look here, we go to the home here, you can just kind of see it's got a little video basically explaining what they do, which we're going to do right here. And then it's got the different, this is the pro version, this is the free version type of thing. I signed up for a free account. It literally, I don't think it took a minute. Just name, password, that's it, blah, blah, email. So if you look here, supported sites, you got the social bookmarking, social news sites. So for the free version, this is where it's going to send your stuff. Not to all of them. It's going to pick a couple at random. And then you have these are the ones that are established, and these are the ones that it's currently testing that it may send your site to one or two of them. And so if you look down on here, you don't see the Dig. You don't see, the Mr. Wong. You don't see the big ones, the Stumbled Upon, the Delicious. These are the smaller sites. You can see some of them have page ranks of 2, 3. There's a 6, a 7. Here's a 0. So these are the small ones that you're probably not using, and you probably don't use because honestly, you're not going to get a whole lot of traffic for them. All you're basically after is the link, and then you have to sign up, do all the registration, this and that. It's kind of a pain in the butt just to get a link. There are easier ways, but with this, it takes care of all that for you. You don't sign up anything. You just sign up here one time, and then it's good to go. It does it. And let me show you how easy this is. So we're going to come here to the tools. As you can see, most of these are blacked out. RSS submitters, pro member, directory submitter, article submitter, secondary submissions. I don't even know what this one is. But those are all blocked out because I'm not a pro member. What is wide open? Bookmark submitter. As you can see, I did the one that I just did to test it. And so what we're going to do right now is we're going to submit new. So I've already copy and pasted a URL from one of the articles that I've written. So we just copy and paste it in there. And this is the one on making a Facebook fan page picture using GIMP. So now we've got the URL in there. We can type in a title, description, and the tags, or we can click this, and it's going to pull from that article URL that I just put in there and try to guess it. There's what it guesses the title, there's what it guesses the description, and there's a little tag. That's fine. It may not be perfectly optimized, but for this example, that's fine and dandy. Now we can select a category. It's a good one. Facebook fan page. What should we do that one on? Do it internet. It's probably as good as any right now. Alright. And so now off this one right here, it's going to submit to, I think it's to 15 different sites, I believe, from that list that we showed you. The 20 something and the extra test, it's going to just pick 15 different ones at random and submit to there. And your options are 1 day, all the links within 24 hours. 15 days, it's going to drip one link a day to each of these different types of things, basically in an attempt to fly under Google's radar. And these are so few links, it's not like you're link bombing 1,000, so it's probably fine anyway. But this is the default and probably the best one to click. And then 45 days, which every 3 days it's going to drip out a link. That's really slow. If you wanted to do that, that's fine and dandy. So we'll just leave it on the default. We're just going to leave it for 15 days. Submit bookmark. And that's it. I mean, literally, it didn't even take me a minute to do, because I was talking. And so now you have this one right here. And so if you click on this, okay, there's the link to the article. Okay, that's the right one. And if we come back here, we click on details. Okay, there's what I put in. We could edit it if we want to. And if we edit it right here, it would make the changes on all the ones it hasn't done yet. But now you can see, okay, these are the sites that it picked, 15 different ones, and these are when it's scheduled to go out. So the 22nd, the 23rd, the 24th, different dates, different times, trying to make it random. And so 15 days from now, it'll have submitted that link to all of these different sites. Like I said, these aren't quality sites. These aren't, going to be huge deal breakers, going to do a ton for your search engine results. But if you have a new upstart site and you just want to get some links out there and this and that, and the social bookmarking, so the dig, the delicious, the stumbled upon, those are important. You do those yourself. But this is just one little extra thing. It's literally, you saw, once you sign up, which only takes a minute, it's not going to take a minute every time you do it. And you write a new article, you put it here, and it's just going to slowly drip through, and you never have to worry about it. You never have to think about it. Just one little extra thing. With SEO, there are some things that are bigger than others, but with the little things, there are a lot of these little tiny things. It's not even, it may only be 1/10 of 1% of the overall picture, but if you do enough of them and you get things that make it easy enough and automated enough, then over time it'll add up. So I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you.